Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. Taking it about the 1. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about it being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On 2nd and 12, Love is going to float this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be brought down at the 27. That last throw, CD, going to move him even further up that all-time passing leaderboard as he just moved beyond Broadway Joe Namath at 27,663 yards.
And that's impressive because Joe Namath, my goodness, he could throw a football. I mean, it was just gorgeous the way he threw it. Rallied his Jets to a Super Bowl win, one of the greatest upsets in NFL history. Broadway Joe, the man.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
Well, the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. And just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 11 catches, 98 yards, 2 shy of 100.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
To throw on second down, McClure. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Give the rookie another one on this opening drive, and a first down with it. A nice start, Charles, for the first-year passer. He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to begin this contest.
He certainly has, and if he finishes off this drive with a touchdown pass, I vote we don't call him rookie anymore. We'll move him right to veteran and continue from there.
Flushed out right. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Looking to throw on second down. McClure. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. Well, that's a perfect example of how he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's game. He is just all around the football right now, isn't he?
That he is, and it's funny because I talked with the coaching staff about drills that they do in practice, and one of them is called matching hands. And as soon as that hand is launched by the quarterback, you throw up the opposite hand and match that hand with the QB, and oftentimes you're able to knock it away, as we just saw there.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They'll run on first down. Leach, and he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
To throw on second down. McClure. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. McClure. Rolling to his right. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 13-yard line. That nice pickup of 17 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Looking to throw. McClure. The quick slant caught. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal. Back to throw. McClure. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Diablos use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From the 6. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 11 carries, 96 yards, and a touchdown.
And he has 12 touchdowns on the ground this season, so you know he's a big part of their offense. They count on him, not only to score the touchdowns, but now they can play action, fake it to him, throw it out to the wide receivers, get it to other players who can also produce.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. 3rd and 2. Love with it. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Johnson. And he will have a Giants 1st down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Love. Again, it's Johnson. And the stiff arm proved fruitful for a second, but the daylight quickly snuffed out. Love, they go play action now. He's got this complete to Robinson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Again, it's Love. Quick completion here to Johnson. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Love. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on 1st down, but unable to do much from there.
I know the speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On 4th down, Love. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. McClure. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Back to throw. McClure. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 down at the 31. Flush to his right. He's going to find a man here. It's complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard. Now a give right side. Leach. And they'll go backwards here. Losing yardage to the 14. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Looking to throw. McClure. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. Sanders' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And New York set to take the field. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired, CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves. With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. On 3rd down, Love. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Love. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. From the 41, Love. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah, and they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Back Back to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
To pass, here's Jordan Love.
Over the middle, he completes it to Robinson. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A handoff, Barkley running left.
And he's got it down to the 28. 2nd down and 8.
Here's Love. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. McClure. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. To throw on 3rd down. McClure. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Over 70 yards receiving now for him in this first half alone, as he's got a 1st down on that last catch. Back to throw. McClure. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
On 2nd down now. Leach. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, McClure. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 42. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. On 1st down, Leach. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes. The sack there by Bradley Chubb. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Looking to throw. McClure. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away, no good. And the lead will hold at 10.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. So we have reached halftime with our score 10-0 as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get to some of these scores around the NFL here in a busy Week 14. We'll kick things off in Tampa. Carolina paying a visit in an NFC South matchup. And it's the Panthers who are out in front. The Panthers trying to hold on and claim victory. From there, let's head to AT&T Stadium as we check out the Cowboys at home in Dallas. And at this point, they trail the visiting Atlanta Falcons. Tyler Algier with a touchdown run. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie,
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on third down. Back to throw. McClure throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Operating from the gun. McClure. He's got a man, complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And that is incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series, because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Sanders' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
So already not the best of kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 17 yards and a Giant first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
A first down carry for Barkley. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Love now. Left side, he's got Robinson. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Up the middle with Barkley. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Love with it here. 3rd and short yardage. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he will have a Giants first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
And that's a gutsy call there on 3rd and short, because that's a play he's got a good chance of being blown up in the backfield for a big loss of yardage. But nice job out wide to gather in that screen pass, use his blockers well, and pick up the first down.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And the Giants are going to have a first and goal as he's able to take this inside the 10 to the 8. To throw now. Here's Love. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Cameron Jordan make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Barkley inside handoff. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Butker's kick here is good. And they will indeed get on the board here, but still trailing. It's now 13-3. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Looking to throw on 2nd down. McClure. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Throwing on 1st down. McClure. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Alexander Johnson. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Love from the gun. It's complete to Robinson. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. It's Barkley on the counter. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. So it's a quarter that saw these two teams trade field goals here as we've reached the end of 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they're going to be set up now with a ball at the 13-yard line. Here's a give to Barkley, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Again, it's Barkley, and he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. This defense has not surrendered a touchdown yet. You better believe they're determined not to here on 3rd and goal. Throwing, Love, and he's got his man in stride, complete. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone, and now it'll be 4th and goal. Butker's kick here is good, and they will cut the lead back down to a touchdown now at 13-6. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it at least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football. Handoff to Barkley. And he goes down at the 26. A pickup of 13, and that last play began at the 13. 1st down. They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%. 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Love looking to throw it. He finds his man Johnson. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a handoff up the middle. 10. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Saquon Barkley. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And this is going to be intercepted. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. A good convergence there defensively. Only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Operating from the gun. McClure. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football. Following the interception, Love. Over the middle, complete. It's Blake. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there. 27 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. All square now at 13-all as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 3. And able to get this out to the 25. Out is Mexico City now to go on offense. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun. McClure looking middle, and that's complete. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot. Up the middle they go. Leach, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Off the play fake. McClure. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Looking to throw. McClure. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. And they'll send out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Love, and that'll be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And the Giants send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. That's pulled in at the 32. So possession goes over here on the punt. And we have reached the 2-minute warning. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun. McClure forced out to his left. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. They'll run on 1st down. Leach. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. From the gun, they'll try to run it. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, Leach. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the 1st. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The kick by Sanders is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
The Giants now down by a field goal, and time a huge factor. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it's 2nd down. Love looking to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long coming up defensively. You pressure the quarterback or drape all over the pass passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys.
Well, Charles, I mean, when you look at the stat sheet, ultimately one thing sticks out like a sore thumb. One side lost this game because they turned the ball over 4 times, and that was just too much for them to overcome.
And that number,